Let me ask you something. Why do so many smart people with good degrees, stable jobs, and years of experience still live paycheck to paycheck? They work hard, they do everything right, and yet they feel stuck. Now, here's a more uncomfortable question. What if the problem isn't how hard you work, but how you were taught to think about money? Because one simple truth separates the rich from everyone else. They were taught different rules. This is the core message of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, a book that doesn't teach you how to budget better. It teaches you how to see money differently. And once your perspective changes, your decisions change, your habits change, and eventually your life changes. The book is told through the lens of a powerful contrast. Robert Kiyosaki grows up with two father figures. One is his biological father, called Poor Dad, highly educated, a government job, multiple degrees, always stressed about money. The other is his best friend's father, Rich Dad, no college degree, runs businesses, understands investing, calm, confident, and financially free. Both men work hard, both want the best for their families, but their advice couldn't be more different. Poor Dad says, study hard, get good grades, find a secure job. Rich Dad says, learn how money works, then make it work for you. That difference in thinking creates two completely different futures. Rich Dad introduces a concept that explains modern life perfectly: the rat race. Here's how it works. You get a job, you get paid. You pay rent, bills, food, loans. You want more comfort, so you work harder. You get a raise, your expenses rise with it, and suddenly you're earning more but saving nothing. Real-life example. A person earns $40,000 a year, then $60,000, then $80,000, but their lifestyle grows faster than their income. New car, bigger apartment, subscriptions, debt. They don't feel richer, they feel more trapped. Rich Dad explains, the more money you make without financial intelligence, the more money you spend. The issue isn't income, it's cash flow. This is one of the most misunderstood lines in the book. It doesn't mean rich people don't work, it means they don't let money control their choices. Most people work because they're afraid. Fear of bills, fear of debt, fear of losing their job. So they take whatever pays. Rich Dad teaches Robert something radical. Instead of asking, how much does this pay? Ask, what will this teach me? Real-life example. One person chooses a job only for salary. Another chooses a role that teaches sales, leadership, or investing. 10 years later, one is dependent on income. The other has skills that create income anywhere. The rich focus on skills first, money second. This is the lesson that wakes people up. Most people think assets are things that look impressive. Rich Dad simplifies it. Assets put money in your pocket, liabilities take money out. That's it. Real-life example. You buy a brand new car. It feels like success, but every month money leaves your pocket. That's a liability. Now compare that to rental income, dividend-paying stocks, a business, a YouTube channel, a digital product. These keep paying you after the work is done. The rich buy assets first. The poor buy liabilities first. And here's the painful truth. Many people buy liabilities and then spend their lives working to support them. School teaches us, don't make mistakes, follow instructions, seek stability. But money rewards risk-taking, creativity, and problem-solving. So when people leave school, they're intelligent but financially unprepared. Real-life example. A doctor earning 6 figures but drowning in debt. A lawyer with status but zero financial freedom. Meanwhile, a business owner with no degree, an investor who failed multiple times, builds long-term wealth. Rich Dad believed financial education should come before career decisions, because without it, high income can become a trap. According to Rich Dad, two emotions drive most financial decisions: fear and greed. Fear keeps people stuck in jobs they hate. Greed makes them overspend when they get paid. Real-life example. Someone gets a bonus. Instead of investing it, they upgrade their lifestyle and then wonder why they're still broke. The rich don't eliminate emotion, they manage it. They pause, they think. They choose long-term freedom over short-term pleasure. Rich Dad insists wealth isn't luck, it's a skill. Financial intelligence includes understanding cash flow, understanding taxes, understanding investing, understanding human behavior. The more you learn, the safer life becomes. That's why the rich read constantly, study markets, and invest in education. Let's bring this into real life. You don't need money to start thinking like the rich. Lesson 1. Track where your money actually goes. Awareness comes before change. Lesson 2. Invest in skills that pay forever. Sales, communication, investing, creation. Lesson 3. Build or buy assets slowly. Even small assets compound. Lesson 4. Delay lifestyle upgrades. Freedom beats comfort. This book is not about becoming rich overnight. It's about waking up. It's about realizing that working harder isn't the answer, earning more isn't enough, and security is often an illusion. The real wealth is choice. The choice to work because you want to, not because you have to. And that journey doesn't begin with money. It begins with how you think. Once your mindset changes, everything else can follow. If this story helped you see money a little differently, take a second to subscribe to the channel. Every week, we break down powerful books that challenge how you think, work, and live. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.